or were. I think that's all. So now we do this, a 1 and a 2 straight at everyone. I can at everyone because it's my server and all that, whatnot. You'll see. We'll see. Hello. Hi. It is warm today-ish. I have water. I have 2 bottles of water. Is good water. Wow. No, someone said something nice in Discord. That's sweet. But I cannot be distracted by that. I have to focus on this stuff. So I'm going to be working on commissions. I've actually got quite a few commissions in Illustrator, so there's a chance that I'll be mostly in Illustrator today, but we'll see how this goes. How y'all doing? Can't complain. Have you been lately? Yeah. It's a little bit warm, but can't complain. It goes from warm to cold to warm again. It's like, how does this work? Why does this happen? Goobie, has the Discord been more peaceful without me? It still had drama every now and then. Well, I haven't been here since I didn't see that comment, but yeah, going alright. Oh, there's a kitty here. Jaina, please wait. I gotta at least start on this. So I'm not too sure if the person whose commission this is going to be in stream today. They're kind of here sometimes, but I think they've been doing a few in real life things. So we'll see. They've already seen the sketch and they've approved it, so we'll just see how this goes. And for those who don't know, this is Sookie from Avatar: The Last Airbender, the first series, before Korra came out. I'll probably end up putting the heater on. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to be working on commissions, and then at about 3 o'clock I'm going to finish. So I've still got quite a bit of time there, and I'm going to go to I've got another X-ray pass. This is my last one for a while, and I'm going to go get the new 2. And then later on we are seeing Leno and Woodley, which is going to be awesome. Love Leno and Woodley. So yep, those are the plans for today. Oh, thanks Anonymous Illuminati, much appreciated. And of course I'm going to have to redo this because I think I've made a mistake. I'm just going to have to do it like this, adjust the pedals. I'm not too sure what that song is, so I can't sing what I don't know, I'm afraid. Please no caps, preferably. But for those who don't really know the rule, I think 3 warnings is enough. You know, if they don't know it, just, you know, politely say, please, you know, don't do that again. I think 3 warnings is more than enough. If they still do it after that, then yeah, whatever. Happy late birthday. Oh, thank you. Do you plan to see Ready Player One? Honey, I've already seen it. It was pretty good. Enjoyed it. Yeah. Are you with anyone? I'm new to your channel. I am with Danger Dolan. I'm actually married to Danger Dolan. Dolan Kart, I think, is available on Android, but it's not out on iOS yet. Don't hold me to that. Dolan is currently spending all day working out the, you know, the kinks. So hopefully it'll be all good. We'll work on all platforms within a week, but we'll just see how it goes. So what's happened since I've last been here? I don't know, just a bit of this. I did a little bit of, I had voice chat last time. I will do voice chat probably next week. I could do it today, but you know, when I do voice chat, I tend to kind of not talk to chat as much, and so if I'm doing voice chat, I'm really just talking to them. So today I'm talking to the chat, and that's how it's going to be. Ever consider doing webcomics? Oh, I've probably thought of it once or twice, but it's called effort and it's called me being sick, which sucks. Being sick is, I hate it. Dolan Kart is lit already. Dolan Kart is amazing, but unfortunately we can't get it on iOS yet. I'm not too sure what the problem is. Dolan's been, you know, He's been in his study most of the time. Dolan Kart is a game that Planet Dolan are releasing currently. With all I know about it so far is it's got 5 characters. There will be more characters added later, depending on how the launch goes. But there's still a few bugs to, work out. So if you notice any bugs, just, report to Dolan or whatever, and they'll try to get it fixed. It's still early access. Fair enough. Alright, my tablet is a Wacom Intuos Pro Medium. And I didn't realise that it came with that the pen came with different tips. I am using the one with the white end, which does not look white anymore. Topaz, the game is free, but if you want to advance further or buy things, you will need a little bit of, just a little bit of money. Not a lot, but the game itself is free. Cheese is the meaning of life. Planet Goobie. Oh god, no, I'm not fit to run a company at all. Planet Goobie. That would mean I would be the boss, and there is no way to be a boss. I am not a boss. Like a boss. Happy about Easter? The problem with Easter is that it's normally a time of year where you can just eat. I know that there's a lot more to it than this, but you get to eat a lot of chocolate. You can eat chocolate all day, and it doesn't really matter because, hey, it's Easter. You can eat chocolate. But because I'm kind of trying to, better myself, I can't have any chocolate. I shouldn't have chocolate. I mean, I've kind of been naughty this week. I've been having a lot more Coke than I should have. As in, Coca-Cola. And I've got Tim Tams, which I actually ate on stream. I had a couple of Tim Tams. It's an Australian biscuit by Arnott's. It's funny, I can't eat chocolate. That sucks. Yeah, no, it's definitely a nice game. I've seen it myself. Well, because Dolan is my husband, so of course I've seen, a few little bits. He's been, playing it back and forth for like the last week, just working out on, what needs to be fixed, what's liked, and all that. I hated the Return of the Slave Guy. Dude, that gave me nightmares. Like, OMG. I looked out my window. I could have sworn I saw that guy, but yeah. You couldn't go out on Paddy's Day because it was 0 degrees. Oh, on my birthday for you it was very cold. Have I seen DBS 131? I'm not too sure what that is. You might need to clarify. Thank you. Too cool for school. Sorry, just trying to say it right. Love your art style and channel. Say hello to Dolan for me. Will do. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Zach. What at WTF Goobie streaming early? Hey, I'm awake. I have a lot of time to spare. I need to work on commissions, and I tend to actually work when I stream, so why not? Still got a bit of stuff to do, so yeah, it is a bit earlier, but I will be leaving at about 3:30. I think I'm still waiting on a reply from someone, friend. Because like I said just before, we're seeing Lena Woodley tonight, and I have an X-rayed pass that is very close to the venue. So I just have to make sure that it's okay for me to do that and meet them there. I wasn't expecting you to stream today. Well, I was going to stream yesterday, but I ended up staying out and raiding, so today I am streaming. And I need to work on art. Uganda Knuckles meme, do you know? Yeah, I'm all aware of it. It's what my Discord talked about for a while. It was just memeing back and forth. Fair enough, Skylar. Sounds nice. Spring break. See, it's spring break for you, and it's coming. Well, it's pretty much autumn here now for us. Do you play Fortnite? No. Who am I drawing now? I am drawing Sookie from Avatar: The Last Airbender. She's a Kyoshi warrior. The Kyoshi is based on one of the previous avatars. What will Dolan Kart have? It's going to have... It's basically one continuous track from what I know. And there's going to be 5 characters upon release. Sheba's in Dolan Kart. It's not Sheba, it's the character, wait for it, Dagub. If you remember one of the early DTS stories, it might have been Super Planet Dolan, can't remember, how there was a dog that wore a Dolan hat and wanted biscuits. It didn't actually talk, but it talked with the hat. That dog was called Dagub. And that's what the dog is. The dog is Dagub. Yes. Tolop's character. It was Tolop's character before he decided to use his one that you currently see now. So, yep, the dog's called Dagub. Isn't that nice? Yeah. No, thanks, Real Madrid. Much appreciated. So yeah, there's a character called Dagub. I appreciate Tolop's humour. Apparently it's a homage to me, but I think it's just a tease. Yeah. The dog is called Dagub. And there's actually a thing in the game which I think it's already been shown. You get rewards if you do certain tasks, so one of the tasks is to hit Dagub. I wish I was making this up. Yeah, I've seen people singing in the chat. Headbang sings in the chat sometimes, or at least I don't know if he's singing out loud, but he's writes lyrics and whatnot. So yeah, what creature is Dolan? There's no real, what is he? Mfoul. See, that's the dude. That's who this commission is for. He's already seen it, already approved it. So yep. Mfoul has kind of donated enough for, I don't know, at least 5 other drawings if he wanted to. But he's only asked for 3 at the moment, and this is one of them. You're awesome. Thank you. You should add additional rules. Yeah, but I don't think there's anything wrong with the rules that we've currently got. Nothing else I really need to add. Why you lied to me, Goobie? Did I lie, Mimi? Did I lie? When did I lie? Oh dear. You survived the tornado, that's good. So you managed to get out in time, or it just wasn't as big as what they were predicting? And yes, Goobie is a playable character in the game, so you'll actually hear my voice. Well, not my voice, but my sounds. If I had one of the avatar powers... Nah. Thanks, Dreffyful Merciful. That's an interesting name. Goobie never lies. I try not to lie. If I do lie, it's not intentional. I did not know it at the time. I hit Dagub on Dolan Kart and died. See, the thing is, there's a trick. You have to figure out how to hit Dagub without dying. I'm not spoiling anything though. It's one of those things you figure it out, and I'm sure when people figure it out, they'll post it everywhere. So, yeah. It's nice to hear you're playing the game though, Mimi. The only thing I hit is my wife. Yes, Ashley, I saw your comment before. Hello, welcome to the channel. Hope you have a nice time. Maybe meet people in the community. You need to get Dolan back for that Dagub character. Like, make a Dolan character about some embarrassing quirk he has. The only thing he does embarrassing is he dances when he's tipsy. But I can't use that against him because it is kind of cute. Yeah, well, it'd be kind of bad if you just come onto the stream and I give away everything that game has. Or even though I don't know everything about the game, I just know basics. I've seen Dolan play it a lot, just making sure that the game, is up to date, doesn't have any bugs, preferably. Because when they launch, they like to not have any bugs. There'll probably be a couple that just escape, but, you know, some things can't be helped. What is this about a game? Dolan Kart is going to be released soon. That's what we're talking about. Yeah. So I'm working on the hair at the moment. I should probably at least start the eye. Well, of course he cares about releasing a quality game. I mean, it's his, it's his, the characters, the reputation on the line, I doubt you'd want to screw that up. If you did, then that's just weird. Dolan vs. Hellbent. Hellbent's not in the game yet. He will be, but he's not released yet. I don't know when he'll be released, but no, he's not one of the characters involved yet. How many tracks will be Dolan Kart? As far as I'm aware, it's just a continuous track, but there might be different versions of that continuous track. No. Yeah, you see, the Planet Dolan true stories are actually, as I've said before, they're not actually based on the characters themselves. What we do is we get stories from Reddit and the characters represent what happened to them. I suppose it's kind of like they're acting it out, but it didn't actually happen to them. Except for number ones, which generally really did happen to the narrator. Fun to play on the go? Well, that's good. Late Gooby, why so early? Because I'm going to be doing stuff later. This time I hit Shaper on purpose. Yikes. The Dolan Kart. Oh, it should be really good when it's released properly. I do have references if I screw this up, so yeah. I'm very picky. Does Mermaid Goobie have a human form over than her sea form? Nothing's really been drawn. There is a hint in music videos coming up, but we'll see. Game lagged for me. What kind of phone do you have? There's only two. At the moment, there's only one extra skin per character, as far as I'm aware. The Goobie skin is based. The second Goobie skin, which I don't mind revealing, is that dragonfish Goobie that I was working on? It's a version of that, but not quite as detailed. So that's the Goobie skin. And Dolan's is revealed in the promo vid that will be coming out. How will you operate the pedals in the cart? You basically just control it with your finger. So you've got it straight in the middle of the screen, and then if you want to go right, you click right. You can either press on the cart and move it like that, or you can just press on the screen and just go, and it'll move automatically to where you click. It's up to you how you want to play it. Now it should be really good when it comes out properly. I haven't tested it on my phone yet because it's not quite ready. Is there going to be a Shima skin? That I'm not entirely sure, because Shima's still a bit of a rough spot when it comes to Planet Dolan stuff. Because it's like, yeah, people still like her, but what do we do with a character that most likely is never going to come back? And we weren't even given a reason why. She just kind of, disappeared. Does Dolan Kart accept PayPal money? I'm pretty sure. Black. It's warm. Why don't you like peanuts? I like peanuts. It's Snoopy that doesn't like peanuts. Now, unfortunately, and I'm allowed to say this, Doopy is not going to be in the game, but the character that she made, Pecan, is going to be in the game. So you're still playing a version of Doopy, but it's not actually the Doopy character, unfortunately. There are actually a few people that have just designed alternate characters to use in the game. Yeah. Honestly, you just have to ask Doopy about that. She wouldn't. You see, to be in the game, you have to give your copyright to Planet Dolan, and because of the history of the character, Doopy didn't feel right giving full. Didn't feel like giving the full contract to Planet Dolan, like giving them full ownership of it. I don't want to know about Sacred Snoopy Rule 34. That's my little sister. It was really funny hearing about people that have crushes on her or think that she's attractive, and it's like, that's my little sister. Will the characters have different cars? Yes, they all have different cars. Goobie drives around in a fishbowl. That stuff will be revealed in the promo. I probably have said too much anyway. Okay, just trying to move it. Really? Okay. Cool. Oops. There's no point trying to do that if it's not selected. Oh, it's warm. Exactly, Amphal. No, I want to play your character. Well, she is going to be in the game, I can guarantee that. I've seen it for myself. Yeah, so hopefully the game will be released properly very soon so you guys can, you know, play it and have a bit of fun. What's your favourite fruit? Usually apple. What's your favourite video game of all time? That's a really tough one, but it's still Sly Cooper. It has to be Sly Cooper. I think Doopy will be doing a voice for Pecan. I'm pretty sure she's doing a voice for it, but I'm not 100% certain. You guys are so curious. This is awesome. Well, I suppose because it's Planet Dolan, it's a game. People usually like games. Heck, even I'll play it. Because it's actually... You know how there are some games where you just give up after the first couple of goes? Well, this one, it's... You just want to keep trying. Do you know what Overwatch is? Yes, you can't have a husband who is an avid Blizzard player and not know what Overwatch is. I've done that too far, I'll have to fix that. I guess, but not really. She's just going to do like a couple of voices for Pecan, but I don't think Pecan is actually going to be used outside of the game. She might be in some DTS stories, but that's probably it. But when you see Doopy narrate, she's still going to be Doopy, as far as I'm aware. Planet Dolan just doesn't have the copyright over it. Doopy still has full copyright of her character. Like me, I've given Planet Dolan full copyright of the character, but I am allowed to do merchandise if I so want to. I'm just not allowed to use the character for any other... Like, you know, I can't team up with another company and use the character to make money or anything like that. That's not allowed. I think that's the rule. Things get so complicated, don't they? Whew. Hellbent is going to be riding some kind of motorbike as far as I'm aware. I might be wrong, but I think Mimi is going to be in the game at some point. She's just not going to be out upon release. The very same Mimi that is in chat right now. I'm very precise, aren't I? I've got to see what this looks like, just as is. Do I know what Fortnite is? I've seen some stream... Oh, wow, yeah, that looks nice. Yeah, I've seen some streamers play it. Did people ship us an art before we were married? A little bit. Just a little bit, not a lot. Oh, I'm sorry, Mimi. I didn't realize it was meant to be a secret. Oh, Proxy, I'm sure it's not that bad. Of course, I'm not about to say get over it, because that's like the worst thing that you can, you know, say to someone, get over it. I will never say that to someone. I'll probably just say, you know, I hope that you get through it, or, you know, just something a little bit more sensitive to just get over it, because that's the worst thing that you can say to someone. Never say get over it. Doesn't matter who it is. Or what the situation is. It's just, you don't. Whew. Okay, so now because it's going to be hidden when I actually do the colour, I'm just going to do the basis of this, because I'm sure some people are aware that Sookie, her makeup has this I think it's this reddish colour that sort of just goes up around the eye. So I'm just going to mark in where that's going to go. But it's probably going to not be there when I colour in. I'm going to get rid of it. It's just there as a base for now. M-foul, that is perfect. Rude and crude, but pretty perfect. Yeah. God, it's amazing what kind of things we get up to in chat sometimes. It's 1 o'clock now, so still got a little bit of time. Might play a little bit of Quiplash. The funny thing was I told Dolan about the games that I kind of wanted, and he's like, oh, there's really no point getting them. I will get them eventually. He's just so busy with all this, you know, better say Planet Dolan, with the Dolan Kart being released. What is released? I can't speak. You want Mimi to narrate a DTS so you can make fun of her in Discord? Pretty sure that Mimi is just going to remain being an artist. I mean, if she wants to voice, then, well, you know, she'd have to, you know, probably be tested first. No. The drawing directly above my head? Oh, that, yeah. That was one of my first, like, you know, proper Goobies when I, you know, played with the hair a little bit from memory. Oh, I'm finally back. What did I miss? Oh, I've just been talking a little bit about Dolan Kart being released and bits of this, that and the other. And that it's a little bit warm today, but I'll survive. Maybe not. We'll see what happens. So far, the only alternate Goobie skin that we've got is based on the Dragonfish Goobie that I was working on, but it's much more simplified and it sort of sticks more with her original colours. It takes 10 years to type. Hey, sometimes it takes ages to type. Okay, lips now. I kind of did these. I did the shapes precisely. I'm just... Charming. I saw Sailor Goobie have mine. I am a Sailor Moon fan. I tried drawing a Sailor Moon last year, which I'm still pretty happy with. Okay, so I think just this little loop here, maybe up a little bit. And there. Because the rest of her smile sort of gets hidden behind that thing that's falling down. I know the names of everything. And her lips will be this really nice red. but I'm still going to make the lines a little bit thinner. Whew. Still don't have a reply from Margot. I am going to do this raid, it's just a matter of what I'm doing afterwards. I'm about to unlock a third character. Ooh, what's that in? I'm late, howdy y'alls, don't worry about it. It's okay. I kind of didn't exactly announce that I was streaming, I just did a small thing in Discord saying I'm going to be streaming soon, and then I did a thing saying I'm streaming now. It is warm. Gooby, did you listen to Panic at the Disco? I think it would be impossible to say, no, I didn't listen to Panic at the Disco. I did. I didn't have their album or anything, but I did listen to it. My friends had the album. I would just listen to it when I was there, truthfully. Are you going to be in Discord later? Like, probably way later after the Lena Woodley show, probably. Because you see, tomorrow I am working, because that's what I do on Sundays now. I work Sunday and Monday. And then hopefully on Tuesday I will be able to stream again. And then we'll just see what happens after that. Okay, let's see what this looks like zoomed out. Fortunately, you can't see the smile properly because this thing's in the way. It works, but I'm thinking maybe I can have the smile up here instead. There's a way I can do it. You unlocked my character in Dolan Kart? Awesome. I am not a professional voice actor, so ignore the weird noises. I heard myself and I was like, wow, that's so weird. After I heard it a couple of times, I was like, okay. The icon of Dolan Kart looks blurry. Like I said, they are working out some kinks. It's not quite ready to be full-on released yet. Yeah. Goobie, do you play episode? No, I don't know what that is. You're going to be the most disliked person in the stream? Why would you want that title? I'm sure you're not the most disliked person in the stream. Nude aware. I might move on to one of the other sketches in a minute. I'm just going to go between bits and pieces for the day. There. There. I'm obviously going to have to do a lot of adjusting before I'm ready to do it in Photoshop. Yeah, I'm not a voice actor though, so I'm not used to hearing my voice. I mean, yeah, sure, I stream and I might listen to it afterwards just to see how it went. Like, I watched, the last stream that I watched, not fully, but that I watched was, when I lost all that work on that Zelda drawing, because I just wanted to see how it looked on stream. Charming. Whew, warm. As I've said before, I'm not really much of a gamer. I more watch games as opposed to play them. So I won't be as excited as some people for games. I watch them, I don't play them. I don't know what the reason is. I think it's just because I don't like dying in video games. I'm pretty sure that's the reason. I think another part of it is I'm actually quite competitive. And I can't be competitive on something I'm not good at. I don't know. I haven't figured myself out. 26 and I haven't quite figured out how exactly I work. If Snoopy lived over here, she'd be in junior cert. It's a load of bollocks, to be honest. Fair enough. People breaking furniture because of Smash 5? Is that a video or something that I haven't seen? Hey, I'm still with the OWO. Just because I'm not saying it doesn't mean I'm not with it. Hey, Alex Bryn Gaming, welcome. Hope you have a nice time. And of course, with the release of Dolan Kart, you might feel compelled to watch the original, you know, music video. I certainly did. Good song. I think I'm actually allowed to play it. I don't think well, if I do get copyright striked, it will be taken away because I'm allowed to play it. Dolan says I'm allowed. How is Snoopy? Yeah, she's coping. Still doing school stuff. She's actually going to be doing work experience with Dolan this year. Aww. Do you want Sheba? Here's blackmail on me. Pika. You guys are always a treat. But I was thinking, with each donation, I just do one of my voices. That'll be my reward for the donations for the time being. If it's, you know, if you don't want a commission or if you don't have enough for a commission, you just get me doing a funny voice. How's that? OWO Army. Still in the OWO Army. I will have to put this aircon on in a minute. Just zoom out. God, I've done like nothing on the bottom half yet. But I should save it. Vengeance, I thought that was funny. I mean, it was kind of mean, but it was funny mean, you know? I'm just going to put the aircon on. Not too far. Pika, name one person Sheba doesn't have blackmail on. Hey, I'm sure Sheba has blackmail on me too. Did I show you guys my birthday present? Which one is freestyle? I have an ocarina. Unfortunately, you don't blow into it, it just, like... It was just this, and I got a Tokyo Geek Guide book. They were my main presents, and I got these, you know, really cool things from people that are downstairs, and I can't be bothered. Gooby, I also have an ocarina. Isn't it awesome? It's a great little piece just to have there. It's like, yep, I have it. Play the Song of Healing backwards. I need the book. The book's over there. I don't know all the chords. Best song. Ah, that's nice. A little bit more on the garment, and then I will move to one of the other pictures. Peek is here, I think. I will do a little bit on Nell as another character. That's another commission that I haven't really done. I've done the sketch, but that's it. Dima Shiba, he has blackmail on Pika. Thank you for the $7.99 jelly crystal. Much appreciated. Dima Shiba, he has blackmail on Pika. I'm sorry. I can do all sorts of voices. Some are not so good, some of them are good. I will come up with better voices. Like, there's also attempts at pirates. I can try to do Stitch. I mean, I used to be really good at Stitch, but other people are better at me at Stitch now. I can't hold it as much. I can't quite get the tone I could once upon a time. That was an accurate white girl accent. Thanks. Yeah. Good times. Good times. Of course, I might have to do a bit more accuracy later. We'll just see how this goes. You DM'd me on my birthday? It's probably one of those things that I looked at and it's like, I will reply and then I never reply. Do you ever do that? Look at a message and it's like, I will reply to you, but right now I need to be doing other things, and then you just don't reply. It is a bad habit. Shiba Doggo is Black Melon Shiba Doggo. Hey, I have Black Melon Shiba Doggo. He called Mimi hot. Once. Yeah, I still have the image. I still have the proof. Even though it was completely out of context and it didn't really happen. It was still funny. It just happened. I'm so bad. Nah, I'm a fan of Legend of Zelda. Well, I'm a fan of Breath of the Wild, and I also like Ocarina of Time. I haven't really seen much of the other games yet. I've only seen Breath of the Wild and Ocarina of Time fully. Jelly and Pika are massive homosexuals. Well, fair enough. You do you and I'll do me. And I know that sounds sexual, but I'm going to say it anyway. Yeah. What do you think about emoji? The character or the artist who now calls themselves Nurse Puppo? Do we have any more ships? Not as far as I know, not right now. Just the basic ships, although I am very tempted to draw a picture of Brian and tacos. Do you guys remember that voice chat last time, how he just went on about how he wished that he could just have tacos at any time? And then Fowl was like, yeah, well, we have that where we live. And then Brian's like, that's not fair. I swear, that was so funny. The character and the artist. Oh, that's why it's not letting me do it. I do think Nurse Puppo's style is really cool. And I think that Puppo herself is a nice person. She seems like one of those types that you don't want to get on their bad side. Oh god. See, Fowl remember. Well, of course Fowl's going to remember because he was there. Did anyone else find that as funny as I did? Or was I just laughing because I was drinking? What are all the ships right now? I don't know. I think there's a few. Whew. I think it's meant to be there. I might need to move it up. I think I left before the dark tacos. Oh, it was a beautiful conversation. It was just so pure. Hi, it's Sans. Welcome to the stream. Brian's not here. I'm guessing he's probably at work because it's technically Friday for some of you guys, isn't it? It's Saturday here, so I'm good. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, it was quite funny. I just want to make sure that I'm just didn't just find it funny because I was tipsy, or you know, I'd had a little bit to drink, so I was slightly lightheaded. I don't think I was tipsy. I think I was just slightly lightheaded. You would have known if I was tipsy. Ironically, I was eating chippy tacos that last stream. I think he mentioned that as well. Yeah. What do I think about Snoopy? Well, she's my little sister, so it'll be really bad for me to say I don't like her. No, I like Snoopy. She's her own person, though. She's very unique. I'm positive that whatever she does in the future, it'll, you know, she'll be very happy. Oh, whoa. See? I still oh, whoa, just not as often. Snoopy's pretty cool, I think. Yeah, well, I did have her on my birthday for like, what was it, 45 minutes stream? Probably wasn't even that. We took advantage of the fact that, hey, she's here, we're not doing anything for a little bit. It didn't go as well as what I was hoping, but we still did it. And all of a sudden I think of Dora the Explorer. We did it! Forgive me. I'm not that childish. I think. I don't know, sometimes I question how mature I actually am. Okay. Fair enough. Yeah, Proxy, according to you. What did Snake or Soupy do at my birthday? We just sang songs. I think we sang more songs than the rest of them, though. A lot of them people just sat down and sang along or would get up and sing. I think Snoopy and I stood up and sang more than the others, which is alright. Okay, let me just do this. So it's coming along bit by bit. Yeah, looking alright. Just save. And I'm going to get started on Nell just a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to start with the boobs, I'm going to start with the hair. Maybe the eyes. Maybe I should start with the eyes. I wouldn't say I struggled with this, but what I was actually trying to do was I was trying to do my own version of her, but I couldn't get the angle right. So what I did was I found a really nice picture that I liked, and I basically just copied the face, maybe adjusted a little bit, but the body is kind of just whatever. It just fits. Ever seen a show called Pingu? Pingu? Yes, I have. It's okay, WTF. W2 back in zero. It's alright. This character is from Bleach. Her name is Nell, or Nell something or other. She has a longer name, but I think she's just known as Nell. If I'm mistaken, forgive me, I haven't actually watched the anime myself. No, I have not seen Bleach. There you go, Jamie. As I said before, this character is called Nell she's from Bleach. I don't know what her character is or what her arc is. She's a good guy or a bad guy. I'm presuming she might be like a half-half, like half good, half bad. I don't know. I think she's got a bit of history or something. Oh, thank you, It Sans. I'm not too sure, good boy, Bryn. That sounds really weird, to be honest. Okay. Your cousins watched Bleach? Good for them. She is a half-half. Okay. Like I said, I don't really know much about the character. The funny thing was, one time when I was, this was before I, was streaming on YouTube, I was given a commission on a site for these two characters of Dead Man Wonderland kissing. And I ended up watching Dead Man Wonderland because of that. Just that person that was like, yeah, you should watch it. Aww. Yes, this is Pika's commission. She donated a nice amount on stream, and that technically warranted her a half body picture, but for some strange reason when I was drawing it I kept on making the head bigger and bigger just so it would fit properly, and I asked her if she wanted me to, do half body, but I sort of think we've agreed that we'll just keep it as is, but we'll just do detailed. Thank you. Is that a Sailor Scout? No? Although it kind of could be, couldn't it? It could be either Neptune or no, not Jupiter. Neptune or Uranus, just with the eyes. But no, it's not a Sailor Scout. It's a character from Bleach called Nell. I think someone said before that she's a half-half, like she's half a good guy and half a bad guy, but I don't really know how that works. The only thing I know about Bleach is that some kind of... I don't know if he's a ghost killer or a ghost hunter or something. That's like the little information that I know. I know basically nothing about the anime. I read like the first chapter years ago, but that was it. I got a before I got into anime, I saw manga. I had a manga sampler, and the first chapter of Bleach was in it, and that's all I've seen. The only reason I haven't watched it is because, one, watching other things, and two, I've heard that you need to get really invested in it because there's a lot of episodes. So it's on my will probably watch one day list. But, you know, we'll see what happens. Hello, Pull the Trigger. Charming name. Do I like Pokemon? If so, what's my favourite evolution? I don't have a favourite evolution, but I do like Eevee. I think Eevee is awesome. Small nose. Okay, so let me do small nose. About that. Yeah, there are quite a few animes that are a bit effed up. For example, one of my personal favourites at this point in time, Danganronpa. It's amazing, but it's just like the complete opposite of the kind of things I would normally watch. I live with my husband Dolan, and Snoopy is still living with parents who live like an hour away from here or so. So no, she doesn't live with us. Never watched Boku no Pico. I have heard of that. Snoopy has also heard of it, but I'm positive she hasn't watched it. She just knows of it because one of her friends watched it. Madoka Magica, no, that is one anime that I have not seen either. I think Dolan and I will watch it eventually. See, the thing is, if I watch something, the likelihood is that Dolan's going to want to watch it as well. So far, the only thing I've watched that he's had no interest in watching whatsoever, Desperate Housewives. Yep. I'm currently on the 3rd season. Still a bit to go. Even though I've pretty much seen it all before, I just haven't seen it like one episode after the other. Like I might have missed one because at the time I was doing, you know, I was in senior year of high school, so I had a lot of homework. And also my stepdad believed I was too young for it. He's like, no, you shouldn't be watching this. So, yay me, being young. Whoop. How was my last year of school? It had its good and bad moments, as I'm sure a lot of, you know, schools do. I didn't do too badly. I could have done better. But the thing was, all I needed to get into the course that I was going into, I had to pass English. And no, I basically just had to pass English. That was all I had to do, pass English. I passed English, so I wasn't really aiming to, you know, get a super duper high score. I ended up being in the top 50% of the state, but not top 50, like top 50, but I wasn't like in the 80% or anything like that. But I was in the top 50% of the state, so not bad. Not bad for someone who wasn't really trying when she could have been, but didn't. Charming. If you want to give me a fan art, either do it in Discord or send it to me on Twitter. I don't think there's a way to get out of high school before your first year unless you're homeschooled or something. How Discord works, basically you just join and, you know, talk to people there. Anyone can, you know, share art as long as it's actually your art. And if it's not your art, at least say this isn't mine, but I thought it was really cool. And of course link the original artist, because otherwise it's just stealing. That's nice, Mars. It's really good. It's always nice when you get a little message saying, hey, I like your arts. Oh, that's cool, Pokemon Blast. I wish more schools were like that. Others are like, no, you're on your own. No, it sounds good that they actually want to help. April 21, huh? Cool. It's gonna be my brother's birthday soon. Well, in about a week or two. The thing with Australian schools, or at least mine, was you had primary school, which was grade 1 to 6. And then you had high school, which was year 7 to 12. So I suppose that would have been both your middle school and your high school combined in the one school. Nothing is going your way today? Things happen. Hopefully you have a better day tomorrow. It's the best attitude you can have. It's like, well, things aren't going well for me today, but maybe tomorrow will be a better day. Doesn't always work out, but it's better to think positive than think negatively. Which is funny coming from me, but, you know. The last thing I want is to be, you know, say negative things on stream, because that's not what this is about. Ooh. There was no escape. Yeah, it kind of feels like that sometimes. Can you say Buenos Dias? Yeah, it's one of the few Spanish words that I know. Because siblings watching Dora the Explorer. Yeah, really. Well, it was nice of them to do that, but I hope that when they were giving you the answers, they were explaining how it worked. Like what my mum would do when she was a teacher, she would help someone with their, you know, homework, but she would always, you know, make it so, okay, you've got to figure out how you actually get this answer. I'm always thinking negative, never positive. So I'm like, ooh. Now, am I saying a bad word there, Jamie, or am I just saying something encouraging or nice? For a moment, you look like a Latin person. Well, I am. My history is Italian and French. I don't really know the languages, but my mum is mostly from, you know, the Great British area. She's not actually from there. She was born in Australia, and so were her parents. But her grandparents, I think, were born overseas. Okay, so you had elementary, middle, high, and senior year. That's interesting. It was kind of broken into 4 bits. Hey there, Goobie. How's it going? Not too bad. Just working on a commission, because that's what these streams have been this week, commission stuff, because I'm trying to catch up. It was actually nice to do a couple of sketches this week. Not as many as I could have done, but still better than doing nothing. Anything's better than doing nothing. That should be a quote. Anything's better than doing nothing. Quote me on that. No, that's okay, Jamie. I get it. I too was a very negative person, like a while ago, like pre-Dolan. Okay. I'm pure Australian, like I was born here. I've grown up here, lived here. I've only ever gone overseas like once I finished school. My first trip overseas was with Dolan, and that was to America in 2015. I've also been to Fiji, which was our honeymoon. I went to Japan last year, and I've been to New Zealand, and I think that's it. I've been to other states in Australia as well, which is pretty cool. Is there a country I'm missing? There was America, there was Fiji. America, Fiji, Japan, New Zealand. I think that's it. Kindergarten for 2 years. Interesting. Huh, okay. Wow, schools really are different. Well, of course, I knew that. I was aware that not everyone lives the same way as what Australian schools do. Because everyone's used to something. No. Quite a few places. Yeah, it's not too shabby. Not as much as some, but more than others. Alright, Vengeance, we'll see you soon. If I'm used to trouble. Well, you see, the thing is, in Melbourne, Australia, we get all sorts of weather. Like, it can be warm, it can be cold, it can snow, it can be extremely hot. There is no normal weather here. It's just Melbourne weather, basically, if that makes sense. Might need to actually... You should visit Vermont. The only place in America I've been is Anaheim, which also includes your Hollywoods, and I've also been to... I went to Las Vegas for a day. Well, for a night. With Dolan and Tolop and Margot. Damn. Schools really like to get in the way of things, don't they? The smile will look less creepy when the rest of it's done. Fair enough. Sounds good. I am very picky. You used to live in Chicago? Cool. We have 4 seasons in a day. Yeah, Melbourne can be like that too sometimes. It depends on the time of year. Like, for example, earlier today it was quite cold, but now it's actually quite warm. Yep, middle school and high school, freshman, senior, and college. Oh, I'm an Irish male, so I always bottle up my emotions and then it bursts. Oy. Oh, thank you, Anonymous Illuminati. It's very sweet of you to say. I'm usually very picky when it comes to my line art. I can be more precise here than what I can in Photoshop, because I find that because you can actually grab the points and play with it from there. We have one continuous season, winter. Yes, I have heard that. So maybe that should be that, and this should be that. I'll play with it. And we've also got this, you know, painted thing here. Pretty sure it's meant to be paint. Or a marking of some sort. So you had a bad day, your mother is gay. Damn. Damn, that's encouraging. Very encouraging. I like working on line art. It is kind of peaceful, but sometimes it can just, it's very what's the word, grinding. That's probably the wrong word, but you know, sometimes it takes ages and other times it can be, you know, very quick. Love peanuts. Does Goobie have a Switch? Goobie doesn't, but Dolan does, which I suppose kind of counts as me having one. Oh. Yeah, unfortunately with peanuts, they are one of the most common allergies, I think, when it comes to allergies. See, look at my Goobie knowledge right here. Allergies. No, I want peanut butter. Hey, I actually like peanuts, and I like peanut butter too. Interesting. Still got time. Plenty of time. I have hay fever. Yikes. You just love it when you're sick. It's like, now of all the things, do I really need this too? Like, why? You have 0 allergies? That's good. I don't know if I have any allergies. I think the only thing I might have is there's a chance that I might be allergic to chlorine, and I'm also allergic to Band-Aids. Yeah. Have I ever played Crypt of the Necrodancer? I don't play games, but Dolan might have. I forgot to put Dolan's name. Whoops. It's okay. No, I think that her eye is actually meant to be, if I'm basing it on this, I think it's meant to be like this. Might be wrong. So it's like up like that and there. So, yeah. Birch trees, damn. I don't know, I've never really been tested because there's really been nothing that's been dangerous. I mean, I'm asthmatic, as I'm sure some of you guys know. I get asthma. Sometimes it's common, other times it's ages before I get it. Does Dolan have everything we don't have? It depends on what you're referring to. Does Dolan stream anymore? Not really. He's just been consumed with work. I'm allergic to life. God damn, ain't that the truth? Whew. What's that? No. That. I'm allergic to tree pollen. Yikes. I'm not too sure if Dolan's allergic to anything. If he is, I forgot. Have you ever had to get stitches? I've had to get 3 stitches in my life. I used to be accident prone when I was a baby. Good job, baby Goobie, baby Allie. Yeah, I've had to have 3 stitches in my life. So the answer is yes. One of my stitches is actually on my forehead because I cracked my head open when I was younger. Because I was just that intelligent. My intelligence showed from a young age. Now, I've always been accident prone. Even today, I'm accident prone. For example, it doesn't matter how, I will always hit my head on the back of something and it'll hurt. Even though there's like softness or whatever, I will always find the hard part and hit my head on that. Always. You're allergic to sheep, doggo. Ouch. Where is Dolan right now? He is working on the launch. You only got one stitch? I can't remember what my stitches were. I think I have one on my arm, there might be one on my leg, and I know I have one on my forehead somewhere. I think it's noticeable if I, look at it up close. So yep, someone asked me if I have stitches, and yes, I've had 3 stitches in my life. I'm allergic to people. Oi. Oh, Proxy, that's cruel. No. Oh, Pokemon Blast. Interesting. I really don't remember being a kid. I can kind of remember the feeling of being in primary school, but I don't remember being a toddler or an infant. My earliest memory is being in a hospital on my 3rd birthday. I had my first asthma attack, and I had to go to the hospital because, well, I'd never had asthma before. Oh, really, Dominique? That sounds nasty. Dolan hasn't had stitches as such, but he did break his leg when he was younger. Like, he broke his leg in a spot where if it had broken in another way, he potentially could have died, which is not something he likes talking about. Ugh, nasty. My brother hit me with a golf club. I think it was a plastic golf club, but still, ouch. But I did do this once. Are you ready for this? I was obviously a fair bit older, probably about, well, it was before Dolan, so I'd say probably about 7+ years ago. I was playing what we call a pitch and putt golf course. It wasn't like a full-on golf course, but it wasn't a putting ground. It was a pitch and putt. And I hit the ball, it hit the tree, and it hit my knee. And then I fell to the ground and everyone laughed. Or it hit my leg or something. Probably wasn't my knee, it was my leg. Yeah. It was his, Ugh, Dominic, that's nasty. Oh. I got hit in the head with a basketball and a volleyball. I'm also a ball magnet. That's probably one of the reasons why I don't like sports. Because I've been hit with every single ball. Thanks for making fun of my misery. No, Dolan actually broke his femur bone, so the top bone. So yes, there's a chance that he might not have survived that, and he was in agony for the longest time. And this was before I knew him, so unfortunately I couldn't be there for him. Ugh, God. The doctor was fired? Well, yeah. Just a YouTube animator. Oh, Proxy, dude, damn. What did that guy do? Hey, Forest Abbey. Welcome. Yeah, and foul, exactly. So if it had split another way, or if it had hit in another spot, he could have. What happened was, I'm not going to go into the full story because, it's Dolan's story to tell, but he was running and then he landed on his leg in a bad way and then he just fell, and there was just He, yeah, he just fell and he couldn't get up. The teachers believed that he was faking, so they told him to get up. He couldn't get up. So what happened then was the teacher picked him up and he just started screaming murder, like, ow. And then the teacher realised that he wasn't faking it. The first thought was, oh, he's faking it. Doesn't that just break your heart if a teacher's first thought is, you can see a kid clearly in pain and the teacher just thinks, oh, he's faking it. Isn't that awful? Oh, you broke your femur too? God damn, Forrest, that's nasty. But yeah, so Dolan had a close call when he was younger. The poor darling. Just gonna get some other hair bits and gonna do... I was once on the other side of the gym and a ball flew over from the other side and hit me in the head. I think it was a volleyball or something. I'm just a ball magnet. I do nothing, I'll amount to nothing. A teacher told me that if I keep drawing, I will never amount to anything. They said that in my report. They're like, if she just doodles, she's never going to do anything with her life. Well, la-dee-da. I'll admit I'm not quite where I want to be up to, but I'm getting closer. A big part of why I'm not where I want to be is sickness. Which sucks, obviously. Imagine completely shattering your femur. Yikes. Hey, Zach. Nick. Guess that I'm working on bits and pieces here. Bit of this, bit of that. Dolan, Duck and Goobie. Yeah, we've both got our share of stories. I had an asthma attack when I was 3. I had to go to the hospital. I don't even remember the injuries I had that warranted me needing stitches. Truthfully. Who's laughing now? Goobie's teachers. That's just funny. Yeah. Where does the name Golden Goobie come from? Well, basically, Dolan was already Danger Dolan, and he's like, well, the person in the comics with the duck generally is Goobie. So you need to be G Goobie, something Goobie. GG. And the first thing I thought of was Golden. And that's where that came from. That's nice, Amphel. Well, this teacher was a science teacher. They believed that me drawing... Because what I would do is I would have my books open and you know you have the section for the writing, then you have this little side bit where I think you're supposed to take notes. I would draw in that. And the teachers would be like, if you keep doing that, you're not going to be able to do anything with your life. It's like, dude, I was practicing for the future. Duh. I don't know. You know, some people just don't know what they're talking about. They just like to bring others down. If you do research, you can do a lot of things with that. Like, for example, YouTube wasn't a, you know, well-known platform 15 years ago, and look at it now. Okay, I've got to figure out what I'm actually doing with the hair here. I think it's like down like that. And then I've got these bits hanging out. Oh, interesting, Anonymous. You just left the water running? I don't think I've ever left the water running. I think I've been tempted because I wanted to see what it looked like, but I don't think I ever have. Okay. No. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm pretty sure my dad would have been annoyed at me if I'd left the thing running. Needless to say. It's funny, I said needless, you said needless. We all the needless. You left the faucet running for a whole weekend? Oh god. Aw. Fair enough. Smoothies are good. No. I still haven't really done the eyes. Still avoiding the other eye. My water or juice. Nah. Waste of a good drink. You hate your stepdad? I do not hate mine. We've had our issues in the past, but you know, shit happens. Drawing, drawing, drawing. Okay. No, I think I'll keep that hidden. The community of Goobie supporters was up. My OWO warriors and no woes as well. If you want to be a no woe, just be aware that you are against me and everything I stand for. Oh god. It's all fun and games. Should really reply to the message I've got, but I am doing this. Fair enough. Yeah. Shit does happen. Doesn't mean we have to like it. Okay. Fair enough. Oops. Charming proxy. Beautiful artistic wording. Worthy of great poetry. For some reason I had the blue song stuck in my head, you know, I'm blue, double D, double da. Gee. I'm getting stuff done. That was the main purpose of this, getting stuff done. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. One thing I will note about Nell's design, which I have included here, is that she does have nice, what's the word? She has a decent sized rack. So I've, can't exactly not do that, because it's not being true to the character. Where's Pico? I want my 5-letter fanfic. Oh, all the shenanigans that you guys get up to in Discord. You think I don't see it, but sometimes I just don't reply. Do you have a movie that you refuse to watch? Besides the Emoji Movie? Not really. I'm not gonna watch that. And maybe some horror films as well, because I'm not much of a horror person. Oh, okay. Sherlock Holmes. Yeah. Oh, okay. Fair enough. Don't let Darth Vader come then, and then it will still be fun. Oh, Dominic, that's funny. Romeo and Juliet really isn't as bad as what some people say, but I can understand why people are like, nah. The joke going around for the longest time was just it was a couple of emo kids that decided that suicide was their only way out. That's how people talked about it. That's what they said. So it's just a couple of emo kids. He's the reason my mum didn't remarry. Okay. How easily startled do you get when you get jump scared? I am a wimp. I am like one of the wimpiest people you will ever meet. And that's probably really bad me saying it on YouTube, but it's true. I'm a wimp. It's probably not gonna work. But I'll try it anyway. Pushing a dog down the stairs? Damn. What did that dog do? Was it just one of those kid moments where you're just not really thinking? Failed killing themselves with a pistol? Oh, and foul, that's nasty. I'm so sorry to hear that. When will you work on the Splatoon 2 drawing? Soon, I guess. I've just been trying to catch up with commissions because I have fallen a little bit behind, more so than what I would like. But thankfully, I'm actually catching up a little bit now, which is good and nice. Anything chicken or bacon. Oh, I love chicken and bacon. One of my favourite foods at the moment is actually called, it's katsu chicken. It's a Japanese meal. It's basically a panko crumbed chicken with the really nice Japanese curry sauce, and I generally either have it with noodles or rice. I prefer noodles, but I'm totally okay with rice. I think that'll do for that. Oi. Doesn't help when I keep giving you stuff to draw. Well, you've more than paid for it, so it's okay. Don't apologise for taking care of your health first. I'm not apologising for that, I'm just apologising that I let things get on top of me sometimes when I shouldn't. Again, I'm not telling myself to get over it, but I'm just saying that I should be able to handle things a bit better at times. Darn, that sounds good. Yeah, damn, it is really good. Katsu chicken is like one of my favourite meals at the moment. But for some reason, the place that I keep going to, they've cut the portion size down. Well, I suppose it's a good thing if I'm trying to lose weight, but, well, trying to make my body healthier. It's not a matter of losing weight as such, it's more just making my body healthier. Because let's just say that I have very low iron. I had a blood test recently, as you guys know. So I will find a little bit more out about what's actually wrong with my body. Oh dear, Nico. No. Have you ever tried poutine? I don't think so. What's poutine? Sounds like something I probably could try but haven't tried yet, knowing me. Yeah, I know. But drawing is still one of my, it's my safe place, it's my safe thing. I mean, if I was feeling crap or anything when I was younger, I would just start drawing a picture and I'd, feel a million times better just like that. Which is your favourite sport? For a while it was golf, but my favourite golfer, which, just me saying that, kind of went off the deep end. Well, he was discovered for a lot of things and it just kind of, haven't really been able to enjoy it much since. Football's alright. I'm totally not just saying that because I'm Australian. I don't mind football. I'm not really much of a sports person, to be honest. I have said that before. Sleep is my favourite sport. Oi. Potatoes. Potatoes are good. You can have... Potatoes are so versatile. What can they not do? Aren't they also an ingredient in beer? What's my favourite Star Wars film? That is a very tough question. I'm actually not too sure. What are yours? Can potatoes cure depression? I'm sure if you have enough of them and if you enjoy it, then yes. Lime flavoured chips. Why not? Everything else exists. I love ribeye steak. I should eat more steak. That's one of the reasons why my iron is so low. I'm not too sure of Vengeance. You'd have to ask him. Oh, Jaina, please, 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 let me just finish this bit, please. Oh, Jaina, Jaina. Alright, if you're coming onto my lap, that's okay. Come on, princess. There we go, she's on my lap. It's all good. My little baby girl. Oh, God, I was so afraid I'd have to turn this off and... yeah. But it's okay. How you doing, baby? Yeah. Fair enough, Jamie. I understand. Look at my little kitty. She came over to say hello. It's nice. Ah, hey, Brian. It's okay. Everyone has a life. You're allowed to be late. It's not like I crucify those who are late. God, if I did that, how many people would, you know, just dislike me just like that? It's like, you crucify the people that are late. There's nothing wrong with anime, just don't let it consume your life so much. No. No, look at this. Can you guys actually see her? Let me just, OBS. There we go, look at her. Look at her. Look at the kitty. Oh, she's so cute. Jaina, please don't. Stay on my lap, sweetie. Please stay on my lap. Jaina, I have things I'm drawing right now, darling. I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. Yeah, true, true. Okay. I love my cat, but I just need to work. You know? I need to work. I love her. That's okay, Brian. I appreciate you for being here. Thank you. Much appreciation. See? I'm a broken record. It's like, say this. I need to figure out how I'm going to do this hair. Because I kind of decided that I would just figure it out what I was drawing. The guy who won't pay $5. Eat something delicious in front of them. And say, no, you can't have some. Your last comment. I don't even know how high up that is. Do you ride kangaroos? I will either say yes or no. I have a girlfriend and she is so blue. Tell his stuff while he's asleep. See, look, everyone else is good with coming up with the revenge stuff. I'm just like, I just say eat something in front of them. That'd be my revenge. You just eat and not share. Ain't that sweet of me? Well, I don't know. Goobie, can I ask you a question? Sure. Still streaming? I am the streaming, yes. Yeah, I think I gotta maybe make it... I don't know. Boobs are one of those things where it's like, if you do this, then it looks weird, and then if you don't do that, then it also looks weird. I'll figure it out. So I think this pitch is just going to take over the whole page. Can you sing? I think I can sing. What do I think about myself? I'm learning to like myself more than I used to. I'm still not my own biggest fan, but, you know, I don't like my chronic fatigue. I hate it, and that's a big part of me at the moment, which sucks. What am I drawing? I am working on Nell from Bleach. I think I'll do the eye now, and I see big boobs. The character does have big boobs, so that's what I'm doing. I have a girlfriend and she's so blue. Just gotta find a way to make that work. Blue are the feelings that live inside me. I'm blue, double D, double die. Don't wanna get in trouble, don't wanna get a copyright strike. Not funny. I think I am, but I'm not. Which programs am I using? Actually, no, I'm not using Photoshop right now. I'm using Illustrator. Tell him his mom's go. I can't name a single person that says I love chronic fatigue. It's the best. I would like myself more if I wasn't sick. It'd be great if I could just get rid of my depression as well. Just bye-bye. See you later. Sort of thing. Don't use all caps, preferably not. I've implemented that there's a, warning thing. You tell them, please don't use caps, and if they keep doing it, then you can time them out. Or at least get slightly more mean about it. There we go. Of course, this will be cut off, but yeah. Or maybe I can do this, just have it so that it goes over that. Whew. Is hell for review. It's a good thing I'm a dog cat lover. Good for you. Fair enough. I don't think you'd ever want to do that on stream. I've just basically been working on commission stuff. I'm working on this, and I was working on Sookie a little while ago. Sookie is a character from Avatar: The Last Airbender. Where's Sookie? There's Sookie, and that's what she looks like without the sketch right now. Yeah, I'm the same. I'm pretty sure I'm allergic to cats, just a little bit, but I ignore it because I love my cat. My friend said you are beautiful. Well, that's very sweet of them. I'm thinking about having a baby. I've not been asked this for a while. Yes, Dolan and I would not mind having children in the future, but right now we're just focused on our own career things. I'm going to work on the other eye. I need to reply to Margot, but I'm just... Oy. Sookie, I loved Avatar. Oh, that's like one of my favourite all-time cartoons. Alright, fair enough. Up front, dead boy 000. We'll see you around next time, hopefully. Have a nice sleep. Nap. Would you want a boy or a girl? It's a matter of, I'll get what I get. I'm not particularly fussed. But of course, if I do get a little girl, I will dress her up in girly things. I'll dress her up like a princess. Until she tells me that she's an independent woman that don't want to be dressed like a princess. If I have a little girl, I will, I will dress her like a girl. Same with the boy. If the child wants to decide that they're, a different gender when they grow up, then I'll let them make that decision then. But for the time being, I will treat them like a boy and I'll treat them like a girl. I know there are some parents that are like, nah, they're genderless. I'm not going to do that. I will treat my child like a boy or a girl, but when they tell me, no, I don't want this, then I'll stop. Simple. See you, WTF. I can see her. Oh, Brian. You're cruel to yourself. How is it like working for Planet Dolan? It's pretty cool. No complaints. Of course, I still technically haven't done the one piece of work. No, wait, I did a Patreon poster, so that does count. And I did used to do artwork for the things a while ago. So that counts. Come on. Yes. I might need to make this a little bit thinner. Thinner, thinner, thinner chicken dinner, thinner chicken dinner. I don't know. I'm random. So Irish wish. No. Make me. I see what you did there. You're gonna make me trip up. I don't want to. She's got this big, beautiful, you know, these big, pretty eyes. I might do the black first. I might draw for another 10 minutes and I'll just have a couple of games of Quiplash. And during that time, I will reply to person. Can you do your impression of a Trex? Trex? There are people in the state that assign genders to instruments. I can say I did not know that was a thing. Did not know that was a thing. That's some crazy stuff. See, it's Sans. I get the feeling I might have missed a couple of questions because I was busy trying to get the eyes somewhat nice. Come on. I need to do that down there like that. And yep. That. Dozer. The highest math level you've taken. God damn. Math. Maths is my enemy. I don't like it. No, bitch. There we go. Russia is female. See, this is the first time I'm hearing of this. Aren't people interesting? So now I will have to come on, Brian. Do this and that. Yeah. Oh, that's what you mean. Okay. Well, I'm not saying to be fair or anything like that, but when I was in school, I think there was one male that did the flute as an instrument. That's kind of cruel, saying don't play this instrument because it's for the other gender. That's just okay. That's kind of a little bit sexist. I'll admit that. Okay, big eyes. Dull. Sorry that you're bored. Let me entertain you. See, I can only really do snippets, and otherwise I'll get in trouble. Da 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 da. Can I ask you a riddle? Probably, but it doesn't mean I'm going to get it because that's not what my brain is intended for. But go ahead, you can try. Everybody look at your pants. I don't know. Simpsons is a bad influence on me. And yes, I'm aware that it's overlapping, but I will fix that very soon. I'm just doing this first. I'm trying to select this. Come on, select. Okay, yep. Why is a T-Rex so mad? I have no idea. Okay, so now I'm going to bring these to the front. It just basically means that when it comes to the layer orders that I am putting these on top of everything else. Arrange, bring to front. There. Now it overlaps. I don't know synonym. See? I use smarts. Not very smarts, but smarts. Up there, I think, and I think the thickness should be probably about a 1 or a 2. I think 2. Bring forward. That's it. There we go. Yeah, no, I learned recorders. If you had seen, oh, that's right. Did I post it? That one where Snoopy plays on the recorder? Or is that a video that I was going to post, but I just had to work out the kinks first? I don't remember. And now I'm like, I gotta do this, gotta do that. Power to be the power to give, the power to see, yeah, yeah. Are you gonna stream on Sunday? No, because I have work on Sunday. Because I'm just that backwards. I really hate when it doesn't line up. Object. Let's make this path outline stroke. So now I can do this. Well, people are going to say inappropriate things anyway, so I guess. If a teacher bullied my sibling, well, one kind of did as far as I'm aware. You guys know how my sister has type 1 diabetes. Well, her teacher didn't really like her using that as an excuse for not doing homework. She had very little sympathy for Snoopy. I would just say do it anyway. So, I've seen it. I'm probably going to be streaming again on Tuesday, but we'll just see what happens. Object, arrange. So what I'm doing here is I'm going in Illustrator. There's this thing, there's a tab option. You go down to path, then you go down to outline stroke, and that's what I'm doing here. So I'm outlining the stroke so that I can actually, you know, make it so that it blends in without going over. Oh, okay. Did I accidentally say the teacher's name? Hope not. See, look at me, I'm a scatterbrain. I'm a scatterbrain. Okay, don't really need to do it there, but I can do it here. You didn't say the teacher's name, good. My brain was just like, did I accidentally say it? I forgot. What's your favourite game? I said this earlier. My favourite game is the Sly Cooper series. There we go. I am 12. Good for you. And I think just some circles. And that circle. Okay. Okay, let's have a look. The eyes, not too bad. Though I think I might need to make one a little bit bigger. I think the one on the right side's okay, but I think I just need to make the left one a little bit bigger. Just so they're more about the same size. Whew. I have no idea. I think that's right now. But I will, of course, have to. This thing. That's better. That's so childish. Cute, but childish. Okay, so now I just need to go back and do this. Make things fit again. Fit, fit, fit. There we go. And I gotta make that go there. Around. Sometimes it's just like, nope. Yeah. Oh. Just noticed my sunglasses. Yeah, you see, I'm a smart person. I wear sunglasses. Funny. As in, not the broken computer, but MFAL saying you need to learn better jokes because I'm a whiz. I know these. Okay. Deselect and this. It's only really just the top bit now that needs to be done. Most of the rest is, you know, getting there, done. So close. MFAL, even if I was a musician, I don't think I would know that. Oh. Jesus. Yes. Men automatically think it must be an erection joke or a boner joke. Oh, God. Dude. Dude. That is so bad. It'll take me a while to recover from that. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you very much for that mature joke. Oh, God. Damn. And Val just said a very dirty joke, and it's funny. I find it funny. Immature, but funny. Clever, immature, though. I suppose nowadays, it's actually mature when you think about it. I don't know. Yeah. So it's basically just the thing on her head now, but I think I will save for now. And I'll leave the sketch up so you can actually see what more needs to be done. I need to do the skull thing on her head. And yeah. I don't know. I've got 2 jokes from Brian and Dom. I have no idea. Proxy! Naughty, naughty. Okay, I think I will leave that there and maybe one quick game of Quiplash. I should really reply to Aaron. Dude. But no, I'm really happy with how this is going. So I got this and Sookie. I've probably about, no, I think I've done a little bit more on Nell than Sookie, but Sookie had some, you know, some bits that I had to be more precise with. It died a week ago, but I still use some of the parts. Not if you're Jeffrey Dahmer, although that was with guys, wasn't it? That guy was gay. There are other serial... No, we're not going to talk about this. This is a, I wouldn't say PG or M-rated, but a friendly stream. We're not going to talk about serial killers and what the shit that they did. Let's not do that. Charming forest. Steam. I'm sorry for who I am. Everyone's going to ignore the Jeffrey Dahmer comment. That's good. Good. Very mature. I'm opening Steam. John Wayne Gary. Wasn't it Gacy? You're referring to the guy that shares my birthday. The clown killer. Although I didn't kill clowns. Blah. Family friendly. Well, yeah, we'll try. Close and play. I've played 85 hours. I think just one game. Just to, you know, that'd be good. Oh god, what did I start? You brought a little bit of life to the stream. Well, more lively than what it was. Okay. I'm just going to use the same name I had before, so now if Jaina wants to come up and say hello, she can. I don't know what you started in, Foul, but good on you. Good job. This is what mods do. They start stuff. Am I going to be on Discord after this? I'm going out. And then I'm going to a thing afterwards. I might be able to spare 10 minutes though, depending on... Because I'm only just playing one game. Okay, now I can put it on OBS. Doors up. And now while you guys are doing that, I'm just going to reply to Margot quickly. Boo blazes. I don't know. Still got one more. Margot is one of Dolan's friends. He often appeared on streams. Okay, now I'm just gonna have to go back to things, say that we're playing. Everybody's in. And it's pronounced ma, it's spelt ma, as in M-A-H and then go. Margo.
No. Heyo, I'm Josh Schmitzenstein, but you can call me Schmitty. Also, you may call me Schmitty. Thanks for
I just gotta double
game,
check what my
guys.
raid
Got me out of
is.
jury duty. Let's get going. And remember, any extra players can join the audience at any time by entering the room code. Audience members' votes count.
I get the feeling my phone's probably going to need.
This is round 1. 2 prompts will appear on your device, which you can answer in any clever or not clever way you want. Everyone will choose between your answer and someone else's and decide who wins. You'll score points based on the percentage of people who prefer your answer. Have at it.
I have no idea. Oh. I have no idea. I don't know. I'm sorry. My brain just like, I have no idea. I have no idea. My brain is just like, no. I have no idea.
Let's start this show. First up, a bad name for a water park. Okay, voting time. Pick your favorite.
Okay, still got to reply to Margot. But I was waiting for Pokemon Go to activate so that I could actually, you know, see what time my raid is. That's okay. Mine was really bad. I was planning on doing just one, but I suppose we'll see what happens. Oh, there's a raid there.
If they were the
Okay,
4
I'm not
blank
doing
men
this
of the
raid.
apocalypse. It's voting
Pokemon.
time.
I'm distracted now. Okay, what time's my raid? My raid is... Yep. So much stuff. I missed that.
And next
It is actually
the worst
2:39 for
combination
me.
of 2 actors that could possibly star in the next season of True Detective together. Vote on your devices.
You know what? I'm better off replying with this, so that way I can fully focus on this. Come on, load, bitch, load. Sorry. I love my computer. Load. I'm trying to do stuff.
Next up,
Messenger.
the strangest reason to get a divorce. Time to vote.
Why not? It's better than just flipping straight and forth on my phone, because the phone, if I'm playing Quiplash, I'm playing Quiplash. I'm not trying to skip out of it.
Next one, something that's made worse by adding cheese. It's voting time.
Charming!
And next,
Computer slow. Why is computer slow?
Vote on your devices.
Oh, it's kind of weirdly cute. Nose droplet. I have nose droplets. I don't have boogers, I have nose droplets.
Okay, next one. A bad use for clam chowder. It's voting time.
Charming. I wonder if you can guess which one I picked. Well, I didn't write either of them, but I picked.
Coming up next, the best thing about being thrown into a volcano.
Well, if you're suicidal, it's like,
Time to vote.
you know, it's a cool way to go, I guess. Hey, Jaina, she was under the bed. I still haven't posted those photos, have I? Oops. I'm so bad. It's like, do this, gotta do that. Do this as well, and that. Num 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 num. Oi, the logo is kind of getting in the way, isn't it?
That's the end of round one. Let's take a look
Smaller,
at the
smaller,
scores.
smaller. There. Now it's not in the way. I think Jane is going to come up again and say hello.
It's time for round two, where all point values are doubled. That's right, doubled.
Nebraska. Okay. Hello, princess. Oh, it's okay because I have my tablet plugged out, not unplugged. Let's see if anyone gets this reference when I type it.
Let's take a look. First one, what's really in a camel's hump? Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Waterproof. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Napoleon Dynamite. What am I doing during Easter? Well, I'm working tomorrow and I'm working on Monday because shop doesn't close. hoping we'll probably get a few people in.
Okay, next
Maybe.
one. A great place to hide an Easter egg.
Oh gee, I guess that's themed.
It's voting time.
Okay, so we have someone's random anus or we have my cat's butthole. Which one? God, they're both bad. I just kind of went, ugh. She is trying to knock down my tablet pen. That's a no-no. Let's see. Yep, look at this. Jaina, what are you doing? Jaina, look.
Next in
Pen.
line,
Look at that. Oh!
CBS should air a TV show about lawyers who are also blank. Vote on your devices.
She's not trying to hit it. There we go. Hit. Look, I'm probably being too much for spoil sport. I think we'll have one more game after this, but that'll be it. You get to hear Goobie noises when I play with my cat.
Okay, fine. What do you want to talk about then?
God, you look so dopey. Are you okay, sweetie? You okay? That is me right there. Jaina, can you not? I will put it there. Philosophy. If you know about philosophy, then yeah, sure, why not talk about it?
Paul Bunyan's replacement for Babe the Blue Ox when he dies. Time to vote.
Charming. And now you're trying to knock my mouse down. Cat, why do you? No.
And next, something fun to scream at a
Hey,
farmer's
Leland
market.
does things. Welcome.
It's voting time.
Charming. What? My baby girl. I love you. Yes, I do.
And next is, it never ends well when you mix blank and blank.
I don't know.
Vote on your devices.
I'm not too sure what the other two are, but I don't know. I think when you mix Dolan and Goobie together, that's not that bad, so I'm not going to pick that. Oh, look at this. It's a shame you guys can't see her face, but I can guarantee it's a nice face. She's not looking at, and then she bites me. Good job, Jaina.
Coming up next, something people used to do for fun before electricity. It's voting time.
Sorry, I got distracted.
That's the end of round 2. Let's take a look at the scores.
It kicked me out, that's why. Stupid game. The return, flying dildos, doing rules, the return, and Goobers is last. Why am I not surprised? That's okay, it's not my round. Not my
And
game.
now, round 3, the last lash. Point values changes are tripled, and you'll all be answering the same prompt this time.
Doll, cute girl.
Our last flash prompt is a good thing to give trick-or-treaters on Halloween when you run out of candy.
Insert the sex jokes. I'm not even going to try to be funny, I'm just going to be serious. Why wouldn't you give this? It's nice. Of course, I'm probably going to be very obvious if everyone else is picking sick answers. Earth Dong is dead. The bad news, and Fel and I are creating a TV show. Oh,
Take a look.
God.
Vote now. You get 3 votes this round to select anyone you like. Or give your own
God.
answer.
My answer right there, you can see it because it really stands out from the rest. But seriously, just pick whatever you think's funny. Oh, that's kind of cute, but the Owo makes me a bit scared. Now I'll just message Dolan and say that. Isn't that just the most innocent answer? Popcorn, just popcorn. And everything else is sexual. Don't worry, I'm just typing to Dolan.
That's the end. Let's see the final scoreboard.
The return! Congratulations! Now, who was the return? Don't think there's anyone in chat that calls themselves the return. My inability to come up with a good joke. That is true. Just typing to Dolan quickly. It looked like I typed fist. One more game. I think it's fair. Aki was the return. Okay. Nice. Oh, Dolan likes I'm going to come in and see him before I leave. New players. And now it's just a matter of fastest hands. Because I hate it when they're not just straightforward. They're like, you have to try to think in your brain. It's like, okay. Like, if it's a word, you can just type it right away. I'm green. That's nice. Matt and M. Fowl. Interesting. Don't. Yeah, I mean, I'm just again typing to Dolan. I'm green! I have no idea. There's no need for me to dance. There's no need for me to do any of that movement.
You guys.
Yeah.
Okay. First of all, guys, I want to apologize for the last time. I was in a bad place and wrong room. Well, anywho, time for round 1. You get
I should
points
really
based on
reply
the
to
percentage of people
Matt.
who like
He
your
sent me a
answer.
message like in the
Bonus
morning.
if you get more votes than your opponent.
So yep, this is the last game, and then I will stop after this. Fair enough. No, that's not a made-up word. I can't do that. Okay, think outside the box. Think outside the box. Just look around my room. Just have a look. I don't know. So immature, such a young child. No, I did not want that. Why did you do that? Why did you do that? I answered one thing, I pressed keep going, and then it signed me into a completely different thing. There we go. There's my answers. I was the last one.
It's time for some quiplashing. Starting things off,
there we go.
Combine any two words to make a fun new made-up word. Okay, pick your favorite.
Gee. How can you spell nice with an O? There we go. Hey, my poster butts won.
Okay, next one. Tip, never eat at a place called Kentucky Fried blank.
I looked around the room, although I don't have any pictures of any butts. I don't know. Makes sense. Sorry, Wild Dom. Better luck next time. Quiplash!
Next up, a better name for France. It's voting time.
I'm actually reading that in a fake French accent. Sometimes with a question, it's hard not to be offensive. Because normally, you know, we can take a joke, but sometimes you might take things a little bit too far. I'm happy with my logo, but I want to fix the golden Goobie art somehow. I'm not happy with that. I like my logo, but I don't like the text with it. I gotta fix that somehow. But it's what I'm using for now until I come up with something a bit better. The picture stays, but the text will be different. Ah, sign me out again. Why do you do this? Stupid game. I don't know what I would have picked.
You know, I wouldn't think that Better Call Spanky would be just as good as Breaking Spanky, but it really is.
Charming.
Next in line, something in a weirdo's bedroom. It's voting time.
Okay. No. No comment. But I think both are equally as creepy.
And next,
I have no idea,
worst thing you
Nell.
could stick in a toaster. Time to vote.
Oh god. I don't know. I laughed at my own joke. I never do that. I mean, no offense. It was just random. I'm sorry.
And next is, a peculiar thing to see in a Help Wanted ad would be Help Wanted blank. Vote on your devices.
Yeah, I would have said something about sluts or hoes. Probably thoughts. Yeah, Pokemon Blast, that's the obvious one. The worst thing you be stuck in your toaster. Your male part. But I was like, that's been done so many times. I want to be different, so why not be just that worse?
Okay, next one. A rejected phrase for one of those Valentine heart candies. It's voting time.
That's dangerous. Some people just don't hold back, do they? It's like, screw it. I'm just going to be as offensive as I possibly can.
Let's see the
I can't do that. I pick funny, but I don't, you know, pick something that will offend a lot of people if I can help it. There's a big difference between funny and offensive.
Everything is worth 2 times as much as that silly round 1.
There's no point using something if I don't know how to spell it. I have no idea. See, my imagination is just so fantastic.
Okay, here we go. Our first prompt is a great pet name for a parasitic worm that lives in your ear.
Charlie?
Okay, everyone, vote for your favorite.
Yeah, that would be me. I'd call it that. Say apple if you like banana. What if you like both? Vaguely. Hey, alcoholic.
Next up, little known fact, over the course of a lifetime, an average person accidentally eats 10 blank. Time to vote.
Charming. Aren't we beautiful people? Because I really don't want my phone to run out of charge while I'm out, because my phone has been very unpredictable lately, I am going to recharge my phone. That's fine. No, I'll wear that. That's totally cool. We should play Cards Against Humanity on here because I love Cards Against Humanity.
Next in line, the most common thing you'd hear if you could read people's thoughts. Vote on your devices.
Telstra, you're so slow.
Next one, a surprising purchase on Willy Wonka's credit card statement. Time to vote.
Oh, that's right, because I recharged that amount. So, what are my details?
Coming up next, the name of that cheese shop you're going to open someday.
Be careful.
It's voting
It
time.
says I've still got plenty of charge, so maybe I don't need to worry. But the money is there if I need to recharge. Oh man, I don't know what's wrong with some of you guys. But then again, I'm here too, so, you know. Wow, I had 38 people watching me at one point. Awesome, thank you. And now we're down to the 20s, and that is totally cool. Thank you very much.
Next in line,
I just happened to click on the thing. I'm not stalking
microwave.
it or anything like that, because I don't do that.
Time to vote.
Force quit. I have to force quit photos because it's not working. Force quit. There we go. And just go back to whatever it was I was doing. Ignore. Yeah. I was going to use infant again, but I was like, nah, can't use the same thing twice.
And next, a more environment
Gooby, can you do a backflip?
to toilet paper.
I can draw Gooby doing a backflip, maybe.
Vote on your devices.
Okay. Why not? Well, thank you, Jelly Crystal, for the $2.99 donation. Arigato gozaimasu. Owo. I'm not going to do that again. Maybe it's Owo because the W. Owo. And big eyes. I don't know.
Next up, a very unnecessary surgery.
It kind of is like Cards Against Humanity, but
It's voting time.
yeah. So the surgery to get your face like Goobie, or having Goobie's face surgically removed? I just knocked my watch. That's not good. Sorry.
And that's all for round two. Fire up the scoreboard.
So who we got? Proxy, Rubus, the Hammer, and Madden and Foul. Now we have Proxy, Madden and Foul, the Hammer, and Flying Dildos. Good job, guys.
This
What's
is
wrong with
round
Goobie's
three,
face?
the
I don't know, it's
last
just a
one
joke.
Final chance to catch up. Point values are tripled, and everyone gets the same prompt.
I
this
love
time.
Cards Against Humanity. Maybe we should play it next time, or I should try to get it on Steam.
A fun thing to think about during mediocre sex.
I have no idea. I got Goobie to say Flying Dildos. Well, congratulations! 9 times out of 10 I will read out the answer. No, I read out what the person's name is. Hey, Dustin Cochran, welcome. Unfortunately, I am going to be finishing very soon at the end of this game. I'll just do a quick rerun on what I was working on. And then I will say my goodbyes, and I will see you guys on Tuesday, hopefully. Because tomorrow I'm working,
Okay,
and then the next day
so
I'm
get in.
working. So Tuesday's the
Open your
earliest
mouth
that I can see you
now.
guys again. Dudes! No, 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 no. Don't think about me. Jesus. Oh, God. That's weird. Yeah. Boy. I don't know how that works. I've never actually seen it, you know, in real life. It's like, boy. Is that it, or is it like that? Do you keep your hands like this the whole time? I bet a dog would be better. This is oh God. Charming. Okay. Whether that's me as I am or my character. I don't know. I just don't think of myself that way. You know? I don't see myself as...
It's over.
You
Let's
know...
take a look at the final scores.
That way. Oh, hey, Matt. Yeah, I'm nearly done. Proxy! Congratulations. Oh, some of your answers were just harsh. And you got a quiplash, so usually if you get a quiplash, that guarantees you to, you know, be at least in the top 4. Civil War. Okay. Yeah, I'm sure Matt really cares about hearing me say flying dildos. Of course. Yeah. Nah. I can have the thing on for at least another 5 minutes though. I mean, I'm done with the game, but I can, you know, just talk about stuff quickly. And, yep. So, I loved what my opponent says and then my own. PM me when you get the chance. Okay, I'm foul. I can do that. Sure. I quit Steam and I didn't quit Flash. That's gonna be like, what? Okay, so I was working on Sookie and... Let me just get it up. I was working on Sookie and Nell for most of this stream. I'm almost done with Nell. I just have to do the skull thing, which I really need to, you know, improve on. Well, you know, I did the sketch and I missed some details because I was like, oh, I'll just add it in Illustrator later. Do you ever do that? You do a drawing and then it's like, I will just add those details in later. Yeah, that's me. Yeah, so I started on Sookie. I think most of the time I was just doing the hair, and I was talking as well, so... I don't know. Well, the 1 and the 2-bit William is referring to me typing or saying that I've gone live in Discord and in Twitter, because I've got the thing set up and I press return, and that's what the and the 1 and the 2 is. Thank you. Now the Sookie, as I said, has been, you know, MFAL improved it, so I've been working on it, bits and pieces. Okay, tell you the truth, I'm only working on it today, but I did do this sketch a couple of days ago. So I got that, I got Nell, again, got to save. Might have saved it before, but forgot. I'm so close to finishing this picture of Momo, even though she's changed her character again. I've got a reference for the flowers I'm going to use, but I haven't done the flowers yet. But everything else is pretty much done, so it's just Sookie, Nell, and just going back and forth between them. So thank you. I appreciate that. So are there any questions quickly before I go? Because this will be my last chance to, you know, do this until Tuesday. Ah, that's very sweet of you. I love hair. You probably see most of the time when I do art that I focus on hair. I go too far, but I have fun with it, and it's not as if I'm bored when I'm doing it. I mean, I wouldn't do it if I wasn't enjoying it. Simple. Momo. Yeah, I did Momo, but she's since changed her character where it kind of has pigtails and, you know, bells on the side instead of the flowers. Goobie, are you cute? I don't know. I don't think of myself as cute. I don't know. Do I want to be in the MFAL Matt Bryan detective show? I can probably do some cameos, but I don't think I'd want to be a main part. Just have me as a cameo. Just focus on you three guys because, you know, that's where the entertainment is. How do you decide what poses to do on your drawings? Well, the funny thing is, I will let you in a little secret, MFAL. With this Sookie picture, you probably can't really tell because I did kind of base it on a few. You know that famous picture of Katara in the first season where she's got a necklace that Aang has? He's made her to replace her water necklace while it's been stolen. Kind of spoilers, but most people should have watched it. And she's like, how do I look? And she's like that. That's what this pose was based off. But then I also had a pose of Sookie like this. So yeah, the pose, it's just what I think will work. Some poses don't end up working out and I have to start from fresh. Like, for example, Nell, I had a completely different pose. I started it on a different page and it just wasn't working for me. So I had to kind of say goodbye and start again. Sometimes you just have to start again. But picking poses, it's just a matter of what you think will look right. Thankfully, when it comes to commission work, people normally say what kind of pose they want, so I don't have to think about it too much. Or like I've done with the character designs, I've had you guys pick poses for me, which will be a thing from now on in streams from the future. So next week I will probably be doing another Let's Draw, or I might be doing more on that Splatoon picture. We'll see what happens. So I really needed to catch up on commissions this week, so that's why these streams have been focused on that. So yeah, I remember that part of the series. Well, that's what it was based on. You would hire MFAL and Matt to find your missing card. Good for you. It's all fun. Hey, Simple Mannequin, I'm about to finish. I'm just saying my goodbyes and just answering a couple of questions if people ask questions. It's cool. Are you excited for Avengers Infinity War? Dolan and I are going to rewatch some of the other Marvel movies first. And yeah, I wouldn't say I don't know if excited is the right word. I'm looking forward to it, but I'm probably not excited, to be honest. Alright, I'll see you, William. Maybe next week sometime. Okay, so I am going to end that there. Just one more look at Sookie, because both of these girls are fantabulous. Even though I don't really know Nell, I just saw her character design and just try to find the right pose and been drawing that since. I look forward to the Splatoon 2 drawing. Thank you. Jaina, did you want to come up and say goodbye? Jaina? Come here. Okay. Alright, last thing you see. This is my kitty, Jaina. Okay. We're going to say goodbye now. We'll see you guys next week. Bye-bye.